Look like this. One adjustment after the quarter-final loss in Leagues Cup to Columbus Crew. Tanasiewicz drops out, Risa comes in. It's 6 changes. Both Brady and Kuiper's return, but it's all about the back line, Kalen. Terran, Shihoz, Arigoni and Gutman all back in. Spring a surprise with 9 games remaining in the MLS regular season. Away we go. And it's that time of year. Time to shine. And with so little margin for error.
5 in the back at times. They've had to be compact, and defensively they've looked better so far down this last stretch.
Swinging ball towards the back post. It's hit towards goal, and it required an early save. And a good save at that from Chris Brady. As NYCFC look to test once again. McFarlane. Morales. Keeping the ball rolling. Effort towards goal. Oh, wow! Something out of nothing. It's him again. The makeshift man steps in and steps up time after time after time.
You can see the ball just dropping deep, and keep an eye on Martinez, who just drops a little bit deep and turns Kellen Acosta and just needs an inch. He's always thinking he's just trying to get it back to this right foot here, and that one little preparatory touch and just sees that back post past Brady, but too much time and space from Acosta. But what a finish from Martinez. New York City is needed. Put the cones out as much as you'd like, but you can see New York City, they know how to use this space.
Rodriguez back inside, hidden Parks, and towards goal it goes, Martinez! Well, Nick Cushing described him earlier this week as a coach's dream. And the coach's dream has given New York City FC a dream start here at Citi Field.
Comes from a throw-in, and Chicago go to sleep. And Santi Rodriguez just cuts it back across, and first to the spot is Keaton Parks. But this right here from Alonso Martinez is so good. If you want to see a striker in form that's confident, it gives you that extra little bit of pausa here, just waiting for the bodies to go flying and leaving them in their wake. Just this extra little touch here from Martinez is just perfect. Terran and Acosta go flying and then just absolutely roofs this. No chance for Brady. Pura vida. Martinez with his second of the match, and it's 2 goals up now for NYCFC.
New York City inflict further punishments. Again, the angle changed. Farland towards the back post, it goes, it is 3. Well, the offside flag is raised, much to the relief of Chicago Fire, Kalen Carr.
You drop it back, and keep an eye on this back post here with Santi Rodriguez. Looks just a step off there on the back of Haile Selassie, but he doesn't really track him at all. And most notably, Zach Thornton as well was on that Open Cup championship team, was now their goalkeeper coach.
In they are behind. It's a really good save from Freeze. New York City FC carved open. And still New York City FC persist. Martinez unable to find a way through. And eventually the referee does blow the whistle in favor of Chicago Fire.
Yeah, but it's a good start here from New York City, and Gray and Wolf, you can see right here, Jimenez and Gray getting into it. Gray gonna pick up a yellow card for hands up towards the face.
NYCFC at another. Edge, it's towards Gray! Just wide. Nevon Gray coming within an inch of his first. 20 goals scored so far. Only Nashville and the Revs have scored fewer in the Eastern Conference. To the gathered by Matt Freeze. The intricate, the build-up for New York City FC. He maneuver forward again. Morales down, and a free kick for New York City. But all the talking from the New York City FC bench will now be focused.
Gutierrez coming in, and that final pass just missing, but that's the change in formation so far has helped them.
Kuipers, can they find something? Kuipers! Yes, they can find something! And how? Chicago back in it!
have paid off instantly, and you can see here Kuiper's just tucking in side with that extra striker has allowed him a little bit more freedom to drift, and he comes out to that right flank and gets faced up one-on-one, and he shows you here cutting across to that left foot. It's just perfect, picking out that back post pass freeze to bring Chicago right back in this.
Well, that is the glorious goal. Gutierrez, it's the half a yard he needs. Now then, cries for hands ahead. Penalty! A penalty kick for Chicago Fire in the dying embers of the game.
You can see the ball coming in from Gutierrez, and Chihos brings it down off his chest and is just looking to put it to the back post, and you see that arm coming up from Gray, it's obvious. Lifts it up over his head, arm in an unnatural position, making himself bigger outside the silhouette. It's a clear penalty, and a costly one potentially at that. New York City have been in control of this.
A huge pressurized moment. A major opportunity for Chicago Fire to find a late equalizing goal. It's Gutierrez! He smashed it! Chicago Fire grab it! And they take the tie and run for the hills!
After a long Leagues Cup layoff, Chicago came out in this match asleep, but the way they fought back,
Can New York City find a goal? Can Chicago Fire defend? Mijatovic with the ball in, heading to a goal and straight into the grasp of Chris Brady. Julian Fernandez. Mueller on defensive duties. Well, the one thing that Frank Lampard said you can always guarantee with his teams, they always fight. They always give everything. They always push. Chicago Fire